not a really great editor, so it's not going to be this fancy. I'm kind of fairly new at bass guitar. I started June of, like maybe the second week of June in 2023, at the time of this video. So Davie504, this is an I Challenge You. I'll tell you one thing, I'm a vlogger. Let me get into my life story before I tell you what the challenge is exactly. My dad used to play bass. He played bass for about 50 something years. He passed away suddenly in November of 2022, November 16th. And that was my parents' wedding anniversary. And it's been really hard on me because I think about it a lot. And I was looking on YouTube videos about how to deal with grief and of the individual that passed away. The therapist suggested to do something that the person used to do. So I'm teaching myself bass. I never had any desire to play music, and I am teaching myself now because my dad tried to get me into it, and that was one of many reasons we put a rift in our relationship. And he played it for a small living, like his little side hustle / hobby. So I've been looking at recommendations and learning about bass guitar. And you came up, and I was like, okay, I like your content, and you're entertaining and pretty much a pretty decent dude so far. It's one of the things that me and my dad connected with was a 80s property called Gem and the Holograms. I don't know if it was they stationed in Italy in the 80s and 90s, but it was an old 80s property. It kind of had was aired on MTV at one point, and in the U.S. we had a channel called USA, and they would play Gem and the Holograms on there as well. But basically, it's about a glam rock group. Think Hannah Montana, but better. And it's basically involved holograms and science fiction. And they have like mini music videos where they had songs and stuff that are at least a minute or 2 minutes long, with a rival band called the Misfits. And they get into these crazy antics, and they travel around the world and also support orphans called Starlight Girls. So my challenge is you to do maybe a song inspired by Gem and the Holograms. This would probably copyright infringement because it's owned by Hasbro. So the kind of a Gem inspired song or a Misfit inspired song. Just watch the series, see what you think. It's ahead, and even Zoomers, I think it's ahead of its time. I mean, they tried to revive the IP, but it just didn't do the series justice. Whether you're doing a comic book, it just wasn't Gem-ish, and the movie was an absolute flop. Even they didn't like that. So I challenge you to watch Gem and the Holograms and make it a bass-inspired song. My favorite song is "I Got My Eye on You," and the lead instrument is a bass guitar. So yeah, I think you would really vibe with that song. So thank you. Bye.